We're out here in Surprise, Arizona today, checking out these beautiful new homes. And guess what, guys? There's an option for $400,000, spec'd out completely. Don't need upgrades. Of course, you could do a new build here. Totally up to you guys, but we're north of the 303 and Grand. This first home right here is going to be 2,200 square feet. This one's going to be 2,700 square feet, which is absolutely insane, and available under $500,000. One of my favorites. This one is 1,700 square feet, and the first one is around 1,600 square feet, and that's going to be your $400,000 one. Again, 3.99% interest rate available on these homes, which is crazy, and it's going to save you quite literally hundreds a month. So let's go ahead and check out these houses. Okay, starting out here in the front, we have our very first model. And so like I was explaining to you guys, this community is slightly different. You're going to have a driveway right here. But this is going to be your shared like entry into the community, and you're going to have, well, I wouldn't say the community. Let's say the houses, the street, right? So you have your main road right there where the flags are. Then you have to come down here, and then you have your own driveway. There's going to be same setup for all 6 of these houses. They do have a little bit of a smaller backyard, but the prices, guys, you literally cannot beat the prices at all. This home starts right at $363,990, and they have one fully spec'd out for $400,000. Actually, it's $399 something.
Welcome to your future home.
Oh, did you guys hear that? Isn't that so cute? They have like a security system that says, welcome to your future home when you walk in. So as you walk in, on the left-hand side, you have this teen space. They have it set up as an office. You could have it as a game room, a school working room, whatever works best for you. But you're gonna have your first bathroom right here off the entry as well. This is gonna have a single sink, toilet, shower tub combo. They kept things fairly standard in this. Again, I love that. So it really shows you what you could get for a pretty solid price. So then on the left of that bathroom, we have our first bedroom, great size bedroom with its standard closet. This is gonna be a queen bed, nightstand, and they have a little dresser over here. Coming back through, this is just gonna be a standard closet. On the other side of the bedroom is going to be your second bedroom, same setup. Again, really great size bedrooms. Nothing I would complain about if I was a kid. Coming back into the hall, you have your standard coat closet. On the right-hand side of that, we have our standard 2-car garage, that is the sales office. And then we have a nice big laundry room. This is going to be considered upgraded. This is gonna be considered upgraded. They did what looks like standard baseboards in here. They did standard door height. Not that you couldn't build and upgrade all of these things, you know, yourselves, but if we're thinking about staying under 400, this is a really good representation of what you could have. And then they also have a nook space where you could do kind of like what they've done, a little credenza, so you can put a bowl to throw all your crap on there like I would do. Here we are on the left, another closet. This one's like a little skinny one. It's like a utility closet. I kind of like this, never seen it before, but you can throw your brooms and, you know, your vacuum cleaner, your mop, kind of like a cleaning closet. Okay, then we have our beautiful big kitchen, dining, living room. This home is right around 1,700 square feet, but they really made the bedrooms and the living space a great size. So I think it's pretty nice. Here we are in the kitchen. They did the 36-inch upper cabinets, which look really nice, but those are gonna be your standard size. They did the standard kitchen, so you have just the microwave up top, that is gas, and then you have your fridge over here. They are including fridge, washer, dryer, and blinds in all of their spec homes right now. So that's a really good add if you're looking to, again, be budget friendly. Here is your living space. Nice size sectional, still has plenty of space for, you know, everyone to sit on the couch and enjoy and have a fun time. Then you have your dining space. You could probably do a bigger table if you have a bigger family. It would need to be more of a rectangular shape, but you could easily have a big, I mean, look at how much open space is right over here. So you could do a 6-person table easily. And then your backyard. So the backyards are smaller. That is one of the, I guess, cons, I guess, depending on how you look at it. I don't mind it because I don't mind a small backyard. Less to landscape, which I'm realizing very quickly, landscaping is not cheap. So keep that in mind too. This would be a lot easier to landscape here. But you have plenty of space. have a little hangout spot. If you wanted this to all be grass for kids hanging out or dogs walking around or whatever. And then you also have the space over here with a nice size covered patio, which I like. Then coming down here, we have our primary bedroom. So you have a king size bed, space for nightstands, and then also you have space for a dresser. Coming over here, we have our bathroom. Turn the lights on there. You have your double sinks, plenty of storage down below. Walk-in shower. This is going to be your standard walk-in shower. So it has the cultured marble that kind of looks like a Subway, but really nice. It has a shelf for all your products. Then you have your water closet, toilet space, whatever you want to call it. And then you have this good size, I would say. This is bigger than the one I have currently, closet. So again, I like how Taylor Morrison adds this additional shelving so you have extra space. And honestly, you could do another shelf here. You just maximize what you have, okay? Especially when you're getting a home for under $400,000. Not only is this home under $400,000, it also has an amazing rate that's going to make a massive, massive difference on your payment monthly. So at the very end of this video, I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about the pricing and pop up on the screen exactly how much your payment would be if you bought a $400,000 home with the interest rate that they have right now, which is going to be 3.99% interest rate on a conventional and a 4.25 on FHA, which again, yeah, 4.25. Cannot beat it at all. And they're also going to cover a majority of your closing costs. And probably we can negotiate them to cover all of your closing costs if I'm being quite honest. And they're doing the washer, dryer, fridge, blinds. We have 3 other homes to see, guys. So let's go ahead and check those out. Okay, next house here. This one is going to be called the Fairway. Slightly bigger, not much. 1,682. This one has 3 beds and a den. It starts at $368,990, so $369 basically. And they do have one available in November for $406. I don't have the paper right in front of me, but I believe that was $406. On the right-hand side, we are going to have our bedrooms. I really like how they've kept the bedrooms an amazing size. I hate when you get into these houses and they have really, really tiny bedrooms. Here is the first bathroom, so single sink, toilet, shower tub combo like you saw in the previous one. This one they did slightly upgrade it with the black fixtures here, black along the mirror. They have the black lights, black doorknobs, and black hinges, which is a package that they can do. Here is your next bedroom. Again, perfect size. Coming back into the hallway, we have a closet right here. Okay. And then also, just so you guys know, like when you see things like this like, what is it called? Accent wall. That's not something that you guys can do at Design Gallery. So if you ever see something like that, that's stuff that you have to contract after the fact. Here is your next little space. This is going to be an enclosed den. I'm sure if you did not want to enclose, you would have that option as well. Great size for an office or a hangout space for kids. Left of that, you have your standard 2-car garage, washer, dryer space. This one, they did not upgrade the cabinets here, but they upgraded it here. And they didn't do the sink, but again, depends on what you guys are using the space for. If cabinets aren't something that's super mandatory for you and you want to save more money, that could be something that you opt to not do. This one also has the catch-all space, which I love. They do that in pretty much all the Taylor Morrison homes. Here is, again, that utility closet. They just don't have the broom thing on here, but I think that's such a smart idea. I love that use of space. And then here we are in the kitchen living space. Very, very similar to the previous one. This one just has an actual den versus that teen room. Here you can see you have plenty of space for the 6-seater table. Then you have a good, nice size sectional. I feel like this one might be slightly wider, so you could put a bigger couch like they've done here. And then this is the standard kitchen for the most part. I think they upgraded slightly to like the shaker style cabinets. They did a backsplash, but this is still the standard kitchen. I think maybe they have to upgrade into the gas package. Every community is slightly different. They did the black fixture here. This is an upgraded sink, which is really pretty. And then you have the pendant lighting package that they've done. Good size pantry as well. As you guys can see, I love, again, maximize all the space. The shelving all the way to the top. I love that. let's go ahead and head to the primary bedroom. Again, little sneak of the backyard. It's nothing crazy, very much easy to maintain, which I personally love. And then also, I haven't even mentioned it, but back there, I don't know if you guys can see it that well right now, but it's under construction. It is going to be the ultimate HOA community center, multiple pools over there, a fitness center, kids hangout spots. It's gonna have, what else does it say? Pickleball, which you guys know I'm a psycho for pickleball. But that is gonna be really cool when it's finished. Here we are in the primary bedroom. Great size again, double sinks, just like the previous one. Very, very similar setup here. Toilet space across from there. And then your walk-in closet, exact same size. So looking back at my sheet now, 406,587, ready in November if you're looking for a spec home. And that home would also have the option to do that amazing interest rate buy. So, I mean, 406, guys, with all the upgrades, honestly kind of crazy. If you're looking for a huge backyard, not gonna be the house for you, of course, but I'm actually really impressed by these. Okay, let's go see the next one. Okay, now we're looking at their biggest option here at this community. This is 2,687 square feet with the option for up to 5 bedrooms. So right when you walk in, you have a nice long hallway. Again, this like accent wall is going to not be something you can do during the construction or build pick out time. You're gonna have to do that after the fact. Here is our first bedroom. So it looks like they have a bedroom downstairs. This is a 2-story, but that's always nice in case you have guests or an older parent. Here we are with our single sink toilet, shower tub combo, just like all the previous ones. There is gonna be a closet and then den space as well. So that's nice. I would guess this would be the option to go ahead and do a 5th bedroom on this one, but we will continue to walk through it and see if that is an accurate guess or not. Here we are on the left-hand side. You have your standard 2-car garage. This is going to be under the stairs storage. You guys have all seen it before, but tons and tons of space down there. Here we are in our kitchen. So again, standard, but look how stunning the standard option is. This is not super tall cabinets. This isn't the gourmet kitchen. They really put the money where it matters, so I love that. You have the fridge, you have a little spot for coffee, a coffee bar right there, walk-in pantry. Then they kind of did some upgrades over here. So they did the pots and pans cabinets right there. That's gonna be an upgrade. They did the gas, which I believe is an upgrade. Again, every community is slightly different. This is all standard. I believe if you upgrade, you guys, design centers are all different. And so anyways, excuse me if I get this slightly wrong, but sometimes if you upgrade the style of the cabinet, it comes with handles, but regardless, I'm sure that's not a super big upgrade and you could always add those after if it is. And then everything else super standard there. Then you look into your stunning, again, that is like the key factor of all the things I'm saying today is stunning, but nice, massive living space. Did I tell you guys the price of this home? I believe I told you in the very beginning, but this one is starting at $438,990. $438,990, yep. Let's see if we got any specs. And we do have 3 different specs. You guys are gonna go crazy about this pricing. So an almost 3,000 square foot home, right? 483, 485,500, 489,990. That's insane. All of these in different time frames as well. So they have one in August, one in October, and one in December, which is great for most people. Then also, if you do get the 2-story, you're gonna have a slightly larger backyard. Again, nothing too insane, but if you like it like that, then this is a perfect fit for you. You have a nice covered patio where you can hang out, plenty of space for the kids or dogs to play. I mean, most kids are not like running the whole entire backyard anyways, but I do understand that some people love a big backyard. Then again, close up of the living room. Look how massive that couch is. You have tons of space. Then you also have the big dining room. So if you have a big family and you want to stay under 500, I mean, are you kidding me? This is amazing. Then you have your stairs. So let's go ahead and check upstairs. Wow, guys, I'm actually shocked at how good this floor plan is for under 500. You have this huge loft. It's not even coming off on camera as big as it is. I mean, you have the food table, a desk in here, you have a whole hangout spot, nice big sectional. This is really good. Okay, the master's on the left, but on the right-hand side, we're gonna check out the 2 bedrooms upstairs. Here we are in our first upstairs bedroom. Great size walk-in closet on this one, which is huge. Does not come with the ceiling fan, so keep that in mind. You'll probably have a pre-wire. Actually, let me think. I don't think that they come with pre-wires in the bedrooms, only maybe in the great room in the primary bedroom, so that might be considered an upgrade. Here we are coming down. I'm mixing up Taylor Morrison and Beezer homes right now because I just did a Beezer home one. So I'm forgetting exactly what Taylor Morrison's situation was. Here's our double sinks. Then you have your bathtub shower combo. Again, fairly simple in here. Nothing too crazy for upgrades. They did the black fixtures, black along the mirrors, black towel ring, things like that, black doorknobs and hinges. This is, I believe, standard. I want to say that comes, you can pick whatever style door you want as long as it's not getting too crazy. Next bedroom, great size again. And then across from the loft, we now have our laundry room. Wow, that's a big laundry room. So they did upgrade the cabinets here, cabinets down here, and the sink. And then you have your primary bedroom. Keeps going. Wow. Very, very nice size primary. Here is your primary bath, walk-in shower, but kept it fairly simple. They just upgraded this portion, the knob, or what is this thing called? You get what I'm saying? And then the shower head as well. And then you have the primary bathroom. You have double sinks in here, which is great. Toilet space, linen closet. Yep, great size linen. And then, wow. Guys, I keep saying wow, but I actually am really shocked. I'm not even just playing this up, which I never do, because how you see me is how I am, or how you hear me, I guess, is how I am in real life. But anyways, tons of space for extra shelving if you wanted to do that, or if you wanted to do another dresser in here, whatever, an island, I don't care. You have the space for it, is my point. So very, very impressed. So this community is Asante, which is going to be your North Surprise area. It's going to be just north of the Grand and the 303 if you're interested in that area at all. A little bit further away, but still it's being built out. So you have quick access to grocery stores, gas station, you have quick access to coffee, couple smaller food places. Honestly, all my favorite food places, Taco Bell, McDonald's. Well, I don't really like McDonald's, but my husband does, Jersey Mike's, which I love, a pizza place. So quick access to a couple things. But if you want to go to more things, you're probably, depending, I want to say 10, 15 minutes away from everything on Bell and Surprise. So not a bad deal at all. I would definitely consider living in this area. Surprise is just absolutely booming. And especially this side of the 303 and Grand, it's getting so big. There's so many new homes over here. It's crazy. You also could drive 15 minutes to be in North Peoria and all of the shopping over there. So might be a really great spot. Okay, we're at our last model here. This one is starting at $409, and they do have an option for a spec home that is going to be at $445. This one's 2,208 square feet. The door is going to be on the side here. Let's go check it out. So as soon as you walk in, you have your kitchen, dining, living space, but also on the right-hand side, you're going to have a full bathroom. Very standard again, but beautiful. They upgraded the flooring in here, which is really pretty. A catch-all space kind of setup. It's not going to be right off the garage, but something you could do there. And then you have your first bedroom with a walk-in closet. Again, this is a 2-story, so great to have for guests or whoever, honestly. Then you walk back in here, and let's check out the living room. So the living room is a little bit smaller, but still you can see that they have a 3-seater with the little ottoman. You could probably do a bigger sectional if you wanted. Then they have the dining table. This is a 6-seater, so again, very similar. And then you have the kitchen space. They did the 36-inch upper cabinets, nice big walk-in pantry. Again, very, very similar setup here. They did not upgrade the sink, it looks like. Pots and pan drawers, nope. So again, very, very standard, but standard is good when you're on a budget, right? So $445 for the spec home is really great. They have 2 other spec homes that are a little bit more expensive, going up to $465. So it just depends on what upgrades they put into that home, but really, really great for anyone, right? Depending on what your budget is. If you would rather have, you know, the 2,200 square foot home, but super upgraded on the inside, they have the one for $465. You have your 2-car garage here. Then you have the Harry Potter closet or the storage closet, whatever you want to call it. But let's head upstairs. Right when you get upstairs, you have a little nook. So they put a desk here. You can put, again, more storage, whatever works best for you guys. On the left-hand side, you have a smaller loft, but a loft nonetheless, which would work perfect for kids. Let's go ahead and check out the primary bedroom next. Here's just a linen closet. They did not skimp on any storage here. Here is your primary bedroom. Oh, keeps going. So they have a little seating spot, nice chunky nightstands here, smaller dresser there, standard in here. All very standard, very beautiful. Linen closet, nice and deep. Probably could throw your laundry basket in there too. Toilet space, and then a nice walk-in closet. Not as big as the previous one, but the other one was really big. Are you guys the type of people that need that much storage? I don't know. I'm not, definitely. That would be probably too big for me. Let's go across. So again, stairs, loft space, and then you have your next bedroom, really good sized bedroom on this one, and then normal double slider closet, laundry room, again, cabinets are all upgraded, this is all upgraded. Then you have next bedroom, slightly smaller, but still plenty of space, standard closet there. Then you have another bathroom. This one only has a single sink. Nice big shower though. Very nice, very nice. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, pretty please hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I post videos every Monday at 5 p.m. At least I try. If I'm not posting, it's probably because I'm helping one of you guys, which is the absolute biggest honor and blessing that I could ever ask for. So if you do have questions on making the move, my number and email are popping up. And until next time guys, I'll see you later. Bye.